Hello and welcome to Emotional Mojo. I'm Morgan Miller from Life Love Shopping, Emotional Mojo's sister show, and I'm here with the regular gang of coaches. You know I'm Dr. Patrick Guanes, National Certified Counselor Jada Jackson, and Registered Dietitian and Nutritionist Tara Gaitis. So let's just get right into the Change Your Life Challenge. What's going on today?
Well, we're challenging you, actually helping you to overcome your identity crisis. If you've experienced any sort of emotional trauma, then you'll relate to a crisis of identity.
I am so in the wrong. A classic fool.
Yes, but you've also made a fool out of me. You've made the life I lead foolish too.
The movie was Love Actually. It's very interesting because here the husband gives a gold necklace to another woman. Of course, it's a betrayal, and the wife is more than devastated. She feels that her whole life has become foolish. The question is why? Because her marriage is part of her identity. So if you experience any sort of loss, I know you've gone through divorce, you lost your husband, the first thing that happens is you start questioning, who am I now?
Yeah.
So you suffer, you end up questioning everything about you, but it can also be changing a job or moving house or moving city. So first you have to work out what is identity. Identity is those things and features that separate you and distinguish you from everyone else, or it can be anything that you relate to as being sameness or oneness. So some people unfortunately identify their car. They say, I am the car.
Right.
Or I am the job. So unless you deal with this, you'll end up feeling lost, you'll end up feeling confused about who you are and even what's important in your life, as if something's missing.
Well, Patrick, I have to say, you know, I'm very open about this, but I just went through a divorce. It was the single most difficult thing I've ever been through in my entire life because everything for 11 years was wrapped up in my marriage. And so you're talking about trauma, that was extreme trauma.
Yes, it is, and the same with Tara, and maybe even at a greater level, but
Sure.
each person sees it through their own perspective. Step number one is to reassess your life. You have to write out now, what are your new priorities and your new values, because they're going to change. Now Tara has to put attention on her children.
Right.
You're also saying, well, who am I now that I'm not one with this other person? Another thing that I always recommend is SUV, special, unique, and valuable. What makes you
I like that.
an SUV? Because that remains consistent. In the case of Tara, maybe you need to start changing some of your environment at home.
And I have, for
And-
sure.
yeah, to redecorate.
And it's not like, and I've actually moved. And it's not like I was, I think you when you're married, you are a couple, and I've had to figure out who am I now by myself. And it's not
Absolutely.
like I had lost myself in him, but I am rediscovering who am I and what do I like, especially
Because he was
moving
a
to a
part
new
of your
house.
identity, right?
What do I
Right.
want to, what do I want in my house?
So you have to
Yeah.
create new associations of pleasure. So here's the challenge. You know what to do. Start writing out your list of priority and values. You've only got a few minutes left. The show is running. Get to it.
Right, exactly.